Hey guys, Jim Edward here with a deck profile for my Chaos Dragons. Haven't made a video in a while, and I finally got this deck complete. Still teching a few things, I'll talk about that at the end, get your guys' opinions and stuff. I went undefeated 2 weeks in a row. They are busted. So yeah, on with the deck profile. 3 Light Pulsar. He's the heart of your deck. With this guy in grave and him on the field, you're pretty much set. You just keep spamming and spamming. It's really good. And you can normal summon him, which is good too, along with the moving play light and dark. Then we got 2 Dark Flares. If you don't draw into the Future Fusion, he's really good for setting your graveyard up. Like, when I draw him in a Wyvern, I really don't mind drawing the Wyvern if I got him, because he can ditch it plus another card and get you some pluses. Plus he's normal summon too, 2400, move, play, light, and dark. 2 Red Eyes, Dragons, pretty self-explanatory. When the new level 10 Exceed comes out, that big elephant guy or whatever, that cannon thing, this deck will be a bit better. I mean, I do have 2 of him on the field quite a bit, and I attack, and then if they're still not dead, if that thing comes out, I can overlay and go for game. So I can't wait for that to come out. Darkground Dragon, you've so much grave manipulation, it's crazy. You can almost drop him always, he's never really that dead. Only sometimes if it's really late game, but usually you get him pretty early. I tech in 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, just because of, if I go Red Eyes, Special Summon Light Pulsar, I contribute them both for him, to Special Summon him, and then Light Pulsar's effect activates, which Special Summons my Red Eyes back, and then I can just Special Summon my Light Pulsar back. So you basically get him for free. And he's just a 3000 wall, and I love his effect, because he kills his end mains, the Leviathan they got, and even if you're in a hefty situation, he could just sit there, and if they can't get at you, because he can just keep banishing, so they can't kill him. BLS, it's Chaos, same with 2 Chaos Orcs, pretty self-explanatory. 2 Eclipse Wyvern, banishes, you can either banish, these are the 4 targets you have. I don't usually banish Red Eyes unless I want one. I usually, if I get the Future Fusion first turn, I'll banish these 2 guys, because you can get them later, they're good techs. But the odd time I will banish the Red Eyes. Plus he's a light target, and you get his effect when he's banished to add stuff to your hand. 1 Divine Dragon, Apocalyph, I don't know how to say the name. Level 4, normal summon. He is really good late game to just summon, fetch something dead, grab your Red Eyes, or even if you just have Red Eyes in hand and you just want to summon him, you just go off him. And you can grab your Light Pulsars and stuff, like any dragon, your Dark Arm, Galaxy Eyes, whatever you want. For the Light Sworn Milling, you just have the standard 3 Lila to bait the warnings and blow up the back rows. And the 3 Raikos just to hit monsters, back rows, whatever you want. Then the Tour Guide Engine for Darks. This deck isn't too bad for Darks, but I mean Tour Guide helps. It's not a bad card, and I got the rare ones, or whatever. And the same game with the Tour Guide. Gores, because you don't, as you can see in mine, I don't run any back row, I don't even run the Treacherous. So he's never dead. And you do need protection because you don't have protection. If you can't get going quite fast, he is quite helpful. I tech in 2 Battle Fader because same with the Gores, you have no protection, and that can save you from getting gamed. It's saved my ass so many times. Plus, if you have to, you can just tribute him off next turn for one of these guys instead of removing a light and a dark, which is good because they are normal summon monsters. And I was even thinking I might even tech in 1 Caius, because you can tribute them for the Caius. If I bring a Light Pulsar by banishing a light and a dark, I could tribute them for Caius. I'm not sure if it would miss timing, but I'll have to look into that. I don't think it would because they would stack, but then you'd get his effect, especially like a Red Eyes or something, special summon him back, and then you've banished a card, which would be pretty cool too, so I might try and tech in a Caius, make this a 42 card deck or something. You guys can comment on that. And then 2 Effect Failure, just staple I find. Spells is 1 Feature Fusion, obviously. It's like, if you draw this first turn, you usually win. I only lost like 1 duel where I drew this first turn. It's because I could not grab one of these Vanish guys. I just didn't want to come to my hand. 2 Soul Recharge. 3 is too dead for me. I always draw and I never have a Lightsworn. So I find 2 is fine because you only run 6 of them. And yeah, it's just a good card. Charge, just more milling, and grabs a Lightsworn. DDR, I find this really good because when you banish him, or you could, good combo if you had that in hand, and you went Future Fusion, you could banish the Red Eyes off of Future Fusion with the Eclipse Wyvern, and then DDR, dump a random light or dark, whatever's in your hand, special summon him, special summon something, good combo, and it's not bad late game because you do your banish pocket's pretty big. 2 Lance, kind of like, I only run the 1 MST, and 2 Lance is kind of like an MST in a way. Plus you run the 3 Lila, so back row is not really doesn't really hurt this deck, and it just protects your big guys like your Red Eyes. If they go Dark Hole, you go Lance my Red Eyes. It's 2,000 still. And if you had the Light Pulsar, you just special summon, let's say you had the other Red Eyes, or Dark Flare, or something like that. And it's just, and if they go to hit one of your big guys, you can Lance our monster. It's just very versatile card, and it's good. 1 MST just for back row hate. 1 Heavy Storm, rare one. I like it better than the super. Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, just staples. So that's my deck, guys. I'm not going to show you the extra deck because it's basically just you run like the level 3s for the tour guide, and I'm trying to get Heretic Dragon at 2. I'm going to make a binder update, and that'll be one of my wants because I want it for my Ninja Heretic deck, and I wouldn't mind one for this deck just because it could help. Same with the Photon Strike Bouncer. I'm kind of want one of those for this deck because it's not bad. But yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.